Welcome to another Age of Empires forecasted game. We have in the color blue playing as the Order of the Dragon is Chippy Chapa Chapa. What is this? What am I seeing? Two early farms. We got a vegan gamer here. And in the purple color playing as the Trushi's Legacy, it's Ral. Welcome everybody to this casted game for Age of Empires 4. If you enjoy watching these games, make sure to give a like to the video and subscribe to watch more Age of Empires 4 content. Got a plenty of content coming in the coming days. That's how you say it. It's coming every day from top level players, just like these two guys. I think Ral is like top 16. Chippy Chapa Chapa. It's top 30 or something like that. So pretty damn good, I will say. So we got our Trushi's Legacy against the Order of the Dragon. Now, the Order of the Dragon, a civilization that haven't been explored that much, so anything can come from here. It's a civilization where a lot of people may think that, hey, maybe you need to go feudal aggression, like you have really strong units there. Or some people may think like, you know what, actually I'm just gonna go imperial and you know, skip the aggression, just like the Holy Roman Empire. This gives a lot of possibilities because we don't know how strong this civilization is yet. And currently like Beast is doing like an Order of the Dragon only type of streams, so it's like he's researching like what is the best way to play this civilization, because it's like all the military occupy two space in the population. Villagers are stronger and they also gather resource, they carry more resources, so it's really just like what's the balance here, like and sometimes like you have a really small army but you can actually beat your opponent with very few units. It's kind of interesting, and to be honest, looks really fun. Try it myself. It's really simple civilization actually to start with if you're starting thinking about getting this game. For sure, this civilization is one of the few you can use that you can really have a good time with them. See, Ral aging up with the meditation gardens. Let's see the resources he will have. It's gonna be the gold, it's gonna be the berries, and that's it. Well, to be honest, there is not a better spot for this. Arguably, you could put it here, but there's no food here also, so you know you can work with what you have already. Meanwhile, on the Order of the Dragon side, we got the Archon Chapel. Now this may seem like it's not a huge boost compared to the Holy Roman Empire because it's only like 10% and you don't need a prelate here. But actually, if you think about it, your villagers are already gathered much more compared to other villagers, so this boost may be a little bit bigger than what you think. The other thing is that the other landmark, I think it was the main work palace, something like that. It's just not as good as we thought. Now, Trushi's Legacy, a civilization that it's really scary. Just take a look at this one. This thing, it's the archer range, and what it does, compared to other civilizations, it does not create archers, it creates Chugenus, the unique unit for the Chinese, and they don't need any Song Dynasty for this. They just don't have the archers. Chugenu only. Premium units only come from this place. And is it being supervised? I don't think so. It's like 15 seconds each Chugenu, so you can mass them pretty fast. And we see the response from Chippy Chapa Chapa. It's gonna be the horseman. Oh my god. Let's see if Ral will go to age up anytime soon to get that Song Dynasty. With the Song Dynasty, he can get discounts for all the non-military buildings on the at least on the wood cost, it's gonna get lower. And now Ral sees the stable, builds a barracks. The next thing Chippy Chippy Chapa Chapa is gonna do, it's gonna do, it's gonna go for the archery range. Pretty sure of that. Unless he don't care about that. It's like Order of the Dragon don't care about the counters. You just do their own thing. And we see the barracks gonna get supervised to get those spearmen as soon as possible to deal with this harassment. Look at that. The units actually look at where where you aim, or at least where the people is, which is pretty damn good technology actually. Like recently we got in Unreal Engine 5. I mean, it's not a new technology, but often you don't see them in games, and especially in RTS games where the detail is not supposed to be that close. So those makes me think like those little details here that they put on these animations, it's just so nice, so nice to see. And we see Ral probably going for a Jugenu push here. Farms already going for Chippy Chip Chap Chapa. Love that name. I'm gonna see if he has more names, more games to see if I can cast them. Pretty fun, very fun. It looks like Chippy Chippy Chapa Chapa not gonna be able to do much. He's like, I'm not gonna go for archery range. I'm just focusing on going castle. That's all I need to do. And looks like he accomplished his objective. He forced his opponent to go into barracks, create some units to defend, and now he's gonna go castle. So in a way he's ahead, right? Because he's gonna have the new technology, he's gonna be able to grab the relics, he's gonna have better units, especially the man-at-arms, which counter everything you see here. The Chuginu's not gonna be able to do much against a man-at-arms. Especially a gilded man-at-arm. You see, like, this guy loves farms. Like, who needs archers when you can have farms? And in a way, it's really nice to have. You know, have the Arcan Chapel. You are very close to your base. You're pretty safe. You have a safe food resource, and now you're just gonna go castle. Have a great time. And Ral should be able to spot this out at any moment, I believe. Raids happening on the side of Ral. We don't really know who is Ral. We only know it's a pretty damn good player. That's the only thing we know. Now the question is, where does Ral go from here? He already in feudal age. His opponent is gonna go castle, and he's gonna go with very strong units. I don't think 12 Juginus are gonna do the job here. Like he keeps training units. I mean, it's like, okay, you're gonna go castle. Maybe he will try to protect the relics. I really don't know, but it looks like we will see a Gilded Knight coming soon from Chippy Chippy Chapa Chapa. At any moment. I mean, that's the only unit you can create at this point that actually it's kind of scary, right? Come on and do it. Come on. Juginus actually managed to get one villager kill. Like he's gonna get pushed from the stun. Like sneaky Chippy Chippy Chapa Chapa trying to get even a outpost in placement. Looks like he's gonna get it. Not gonna be the Springle though. There's a lot of units here. If you go for a run push, it could potentially work. I mean, your opponent doesn't have any unit. It could potentially work if you destroy his only production building. Is this a market? Oh my god, this guy is wild. Is he trying to get relics? He is trying to get relics. He's gonna get one in the north. Take a look at his point of view. He knows his enemy is somewhere in the shadows, but he doesn't really know how many there are. Now he knows. Now he knows for sure. And the Gilded Knight, it's out. And he's gonna get something in return for these 400 resources. And the Prelate is just gonna go to the relic that is closest to his opponent. He don't care about anything. It's like, I'm just going right there. If I get that relic, I can get the rest of them. Looks like Ral gonna go to castle soon. Just needs a half gold. A little bit of a macro problem, because he don't have enough gold to HAP. And his opponent already coming back with a relic. 2 relics already coming back for him. I don't know where is the next one. I believe it was this one. Yes, it is this one. Now more units coming for Ral. Now with this amount of spearmen, there's no way a Gilded Knight can do anything about this. Is he trying to go Imperial? I don't think so. Already put the barracks. We're gonna see the man-at-arms coming soon. And that Gilded Knight gonna take a lot of damage from the town center. It doesn't have any range armor yet, and I believe that's a mistake because you're dealing with Jugunus, and these guys attack 3 times, so they already have +1 range attack, meaning they're gonna do 15 damage. Against your 4 armor, they're gonna do 11 damage each one of them. 11 plus multiplied by 20 should be like 200 something. So kinda maybe 2 shots to kill a Gilded Knight. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Ral having a lot of food. Are you gonna age up soon? Building ramps here. They're doing the classic dance of ramps. It's like a ritual, you know? It's like... Oh. Oh. There you go. Like the typical work, like in high school, where you're just watching your other classmates work, and you're just like emotional support. That's what happens when you create ramps. Chippy chippy chapa chapa. With only Gilded Knights, he needs to defend. He's only stable against 2 rams, a third one to come. Now the Gilded Knight gonna get a lot of damage from that spearman. Actually, Jugunus not doing any kind of damage to that Gilded Knight. Shaolin Monastery going out for Ral. He's gonna get those relics. Only 2 less for him. 2, and the 2 of them in the middle, and 1 of them will already go home for chippy chippy chapa chapa. Emergency repairs got called here, so this stable not gonna go down. Not quite soon. And now looks like the only production building he had is gone, but no worries. A couple of more barracks here. Chippy chippy chapa chapa playing really in a turtle style. It's gonna get some damage to those rams. It's gonna be only gold units here, and it looks like these rams are gonna go for the throat. They're gonna go for the Regnis Cathedral. This ram's gonna get blocked by the mill. And look at this. Gilded Man-at-Arms tanking a lot of damage. Meanwhile, more spearmen pushing his opponent. Another gonna go for the rams. Managed to get 1 ram down. They need to go back, otherwise the spearman will get those Gilded Knights. You don't want to lose them against those. Emergency repairs will get called here. But more rams are being built. Looks like Ral is going for the throat here. But the good thing about it is like he's sitting with 4 relics already. So gonna be there. It's gonna have a really nice gold income to support those expensive units. It looks like this is gonna go down. How many seconds left? 40 seconds to get emergency repairs. This guy is just waiting for a miracle to happen, and now the town center will get attacked, and this is where things start getting complicated. Veteran Chuginus are ready for Ral, and as well as veteran Spearman. Archers being researched by Chippy Chippy Chapa Chapa, but not gonna do much. And look at that, those units so strong. They managed to deal a lot of damage to those Spearmen. Where is the Spearman now? They're completely melted. And looks like Ral is gonna get pushed back by the small army of Gigachats. And against those, there's nothing he can do. Nothing to the Chuginus cannot do nothing. And indeed, the crossbows are already here. They're gonna be the direct counter to those units, but it's just not enough units. And now, Chippy Chippy Chapa Chapa just trying to deal with those rams. And he got thrown off balance here. Now he needs to wait for his economy to go back, reorganize his economy, rebuild the landmarks. Gonna be the Regnis Cathedral. Only 2 villagers actually building quite fast. It's gonna put more outposts here. This was a fight that it was very costly for Ral. You don't really know if you're gonna win those fights, especially under the town center. Your light units are just gonna get focused. And now, Order of the Dragon will get the 5th relic. Another one is here. There's relics everywhere except where they should be. So, 3 relics, 1 more coming home, 1 in the ground, and that should be a lot of gold. Now, walls coming for Ral. Let's take a look at his base. He's sitting on 1 town center. Not any farm transition yet for Ral. He's still on the Tang Dynasty, no Song Dynasty yet. So it means that farm transition is gonna cost him much more than what it should. And now a second army comes, but looks like the numbers are not good enough. And we see another pray to win kind of a scenario. And a little bit of everything: archers, man at arms, gilded knights, and of course the prelates. The prelates have this this ability where military units deal 15% damage and gain 1 armor, which is great actually. It looks like the prelates are gonna be used as more of an offensive unit rather than defensive compared to the Holy Roman Empire, which is very interesting. Looks like we will have another encounter here. A lot of spearmen and a lot of crossbows. Problem is there are a lot of man-at-arms there too, so the spearmen pretty much are gonna be useless against them. Building some walls here. Trying to give him some time, trying to focus all his attention on the middle. Take a look at Ral's base. Not much going on at the moment. His economy. He still has some food resources left, but as soon as they run out, it's gonna get in trouble. We see the Jiangnan Tower being built by 4 villagers somewhere around here. There you go. It's gonna give him the Song Dynasty. But those Gilded Knights are already there, and there is no outpost here for Ral to defend. They're gonna get some value from these 2 knights. His army coming back. And this Gilded Knights almost managed to get inside, but a quick wall coming from Ral. It doesn't matter. You're just gonna get killed. 90 that your kills. Already 4 for Ral. Only 1 for Chippy Chippy Chapa Chapa. So he's still he's not really ahead in economy because oh my god. Okay, so he got on time. He got on time. With those number of spearmen, you really have no trouble dealing with those knights. Yangnang Tower gonna be finished by 1. Only 1 villager. And now there's enough wood for a farm transition. Will he go for it or not? That's the question. I mean, he has enough army, he can defend. The farm transitions in the front. What a bold move here. This is a really bold move. I mean, beautiful position actually, but I mean, you want to put your farms here, not in the front. You're gonna put it in the front. No worries. That's how we do it here. That's the way we show we're not really scared of the Order of the Dragon. We show off our power by putting the farms in the front of the face of our opponent, just in case he raids. That's the first thing he's gonna kill. Meanwhile, Chippy Chippy Chapa Chapa building. That's enough production buildings. There's a lot of archers, some Langnesh, some crossbows. It has a little bit of everything here. It's like you cannot counter everything. You will need to go for everything at once. And look at this. That Langnesh really melting the crossbows here. Look at that. There's a huge number of units here coming for Chippy Chip Chapa Chapas. And just like that, Ral's army went back to 14, and indeed he taps out, and Chippy Chip Chapa Chapa is the winner of this match, showing how strong Order of the Dragon units can be.